Recent reports surfacing from the conflict in Ukraine suggest a significant shift in the geopolitical landscape, as Russia has allegedly proposed a comprehensive settlement with the United States. The core of this proposal involves Russia abandoning its efforts to cooperate with alternative currencies and returning fully to the dollar-based settlement system. In exchange, Moscow is seeking a partial or total lifting of international sanctions. This potential agreement reportedly includes deep cooperation on essential resources, such as oil, natural gas, and critical minerals, signaling a move to stabilize the current Russian regime amidst mounting economic pressure and a stagnant gross domestic product. Similarly, diplomatic signals from Iran indicate that the nation is engaged in substantive negotiations with Washington. The framework of these talks mirrors the Russian approach, with Iran reiterating its willingness to conduct trade in oil, gas, and mineral resources using the United States dollar. Furthermore, Tehran has expressed interest in purchasing American products, including aircraft, to meet domestic needs. These developments suggest a coordinated trend where major energy producers are gravitating back toward the established financial order to escape economic isolation. The underlying logic of these maneuvers points to the enduring strength of the global system established after the Second World War. This framework, which has operated for nearly 9 decades, was designed around American standards and values, making the United States the central pillar of global trade. Despite various challenges, the world remains largely dependent on this system for economic stability. The United States appears to be leveraging this position by securing control over the world's most vital resources. By integrating the top energy producers into the dollar system, Washington could effectively control 70% of global oil reserves. Furthermore, the United States is strengthening its grip on critical minerals and precious metals like gold and silver. This strategy is complemented by the influence of stablecoins, which often operate under the shadow of American regulatory interests to further consolidate financial power. Historically, the United States has moved aggressively against nations that attempted to bypass the dollar, and the current negotiations with Russia and Iran represent a continuation of this policy of reinforcing dollar hegemony. The potential for a Russian realignment with the United States, often referred to as a strategic pivot, appears increasingly likely. With the Russian economy struggling under the weight of conflict and declining energy exports, the incentive to reconcile with Washington is high. For the United States, this provides an opportunity to further isolate competitors and consolidate its global economic leadership. This shift underscores a reality where global resources and financial systems are increasingly concentrated under a single dominant power, making it difficult for any nation to effectively challenge the prevailing order.